Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob Trade Genius, the 9th of October, and I'm going to talk wheat. So, yesterday, we had a bit of a recognition day. This is the hourly contract for the December wheat futures, and it just ripped up. I mean, this is a really big move as wheat goes because of the wheat harvest that's going to get devastated in the Dakotas with this early winter storm. And this is with Ukrainian exports at records. And the price of wheat's moving up higher. And I think now we're in a position where I think we're going to start breaking out of these ranges we've been in with the wheat prices worldwide and make a move back to the old highs. And I'm going to show you that right here. So this was the 2011-2012 event that popped wheat up into a double. This would cause the Arab Spring happening, and this happened at the same time they were devaluing the dollar, and a lot of countries that import wheat are tied to the dollar, and this caused a lot of strain in the economies. And I think right now we're going to get to a point where I think we're going to break through here. This consolidation that we've been in. I'm looking for this thing to rip to the top of this range right here, and then we're going to wait and see here because we're putting a little bit of a higher low here, and as soon as we break out of this congestion right here in the middle fives, then we're going to move, and then I think we're going to assault the highs. This Grand Solar minimum is for real. Okay, don't listen to these crazy extinction Greta people, because they have your ass backwards on this, and I think it's really going to surprise people. The Chinese wheat's going to shortfall. The American wheat's going to shortfall. The grain belts in the South America will shortfall next year. Australia already had a shortage. They had to import wheat this year versus being an exporter. And the French had problems too. So just get ready. This is going to be a big move, and I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. And then let me just show you the hourly here. Okay, so here's a bull flag in here, and it's pushing through. Like I said, if it breaks this here, it's going to go up to here. And you could play this by trading WEAT. And we did a small trade on it 2 weeks ago, and I'm thinking about maybe re-entering it again. And then here's the corn as well. Corn's breaking out as well. So this big consolidation. This has just been, they've been suppressing this just like they do with gold. The Federal Reserves, the central banks around the world know they can't print food, and they've been suppressing these contracts. And Russia and Ukraine have been overproducing, and now we're going to get a shortfall. Supplies are gone, and I think we're going to see this thing bust a move too. The Chinese, you notice they came back to the table saying, "Oh, we'll do you guys a solid. And we'll take your agricultural exports." That's because their crops are failing, and to meet the needs of their people, and they got to try to rebuild those pig herds. And so China's going to be not in a strong position on a go-forward basis. So just keep an eye on that. So we're going to take a look at getting in a WEAT. And the thing about these contracts too, you can't stay in them because the contracts roll, and it forces these ETFs down, just kind of like it does with VXX. DBA is the same way. Corn's the same way. You just have to trade these and hop off. Okay, there's no accident these are drifting down as the price, this was going straight, because as the contracts roll, they push the price of the ETF down. So you just have to take your shots and get out. See, and then DBA does the same thing. All right, and then you just have to catch these moves when it goes into backwardations. That means the front contract's more expensive than the out contracts, and then everybody that's been playing this game has to short cover. And then it just causes these just rips like this, and that's where you get these occasional rip, and then we'll get a rip here again. So That's why I only trade these. I don't stay in them because you just can't sit on them because of the way the ETF is structured. It could work just like VXX. You can see this too. So, although VXX is not starting to turn, this should scare you for the market, by the way. If this volatility contract turns up, then the stock market's in big trouble. But that's a video for another day. Anyway, Bob Trade Genius, thought I'd share these things with you. So we're going to start taking a look at the grain crops again and see if we can snag another 8 to 10% gainer here. Your ability to buy food may depend on it in the future. And we'll also look to start shorting some of the grocery stores too pretty soon, because they're going to be caught in the middle of higher purchasing prices and not being able to pass it on to their customers because they don't have any money either. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.